B-main event. Marshals your spots, please.
Wolf.
Marshals your spots. I got Drebby, Knobloch, Rickerson,
Rich Brown.
Linzel, Lewis.
Al Oriano.
All right, and with that being said, back straightaway is closed. Back straightaway is closed. Go get our cars lined up. And I need one volunteer marshal on bucket number 7. One volunteer marshal on bucket number 7. One volunteer marshal on bucket number 7. Mark, you can actually help out Mr. Knobloch by the stairs. I got Mr. Bettenker going to help me out in the center. I will need probably 2 volunteers after this race to help me out with race number 2. That is my 17.5 B-main event. All right, let's go get our cars lined up. Wolf on the pole, Fertig in the 2, Uray in the 3, Brown, Hust, and Arlano. We are cleared for takeoff. Your 21.5 B-main. Top 2 going to punch their dance card into that A. Going at the sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded with our 21.5 A B-main event. Wolf leading us out. Fertig in the 2. It looks like Urea, Brown, Arlano, and Hust. Number top 2 going to find their way into that A-main event right now. Fertig looking high, looking low, ain't got nowhere to go. Wolf making his car 10 feet wide, taking a page out of Silve's playbook. Race number 2, that is my 17.5 B-main event. That'll be Palmer, Anderson, Sora, Mara, Drebby, Lewis, DeVol, Anderson, Gallegos, and Young. That is a 10-car dance. You will be up next. I will need at least 3 volunteers to help me out with that race. Back out up front is going to be Kyle Wolf. Off the end of the straightaway, double. Single action, smooth. Like a CNC lathe. Working overtime. Until he hits the back triple. Little harm, no foul. Fertig looking on the inside. Keep it clean, guys. Work together. Third, not that far back. Don't take each other out. Work together. Like a brother from another mother. Uray in the 3, Brown in the 4. Hust and Arlano going to be rounding out my top 6 again. Huge thanks to everyone coming out today for Saturday Shenanigans here at Hobby Action Raceway. Hopefully you kids are having a good time. Got some extended A-mains for our 21.5, 17.5, and 2-wheel drive modified. Again, huge thanks to all the guys who came out in 2-wheel drive modified. 18 drivers strong today. Boom shakalaka. So don't be afraid to run mod. It's a giggle fest. Right now, Wolfie leading out. Fertig in the 2. Uray in the 3. Brown in the 4. So first and second by timing and scoring. Third and fourth working in front of the driver's stand. Thank you, Mr. Bettenker. Appreciate that. We'll be putting water down after race number 5. Water after 5. That'll carry us through to the end of our mains. Wolf now with a nice sizable lead, but then Fertig keep it clean. Mr. Urea Marshall by neither Kevin. Now Brown going to find his way up into the top 2. Fertig in the 3. Urea in the 4. Leader right now off the end of the straightaway. Second off the straightaway. Third coming down the straightaway. 240 in, 220 to go. Meanwhile, Kyle Wolf leading out right now. Up the hill, down the hill, in front of the driver's stand. White into the blue. To the switchback, down the back straightaway he goes. In that 2 spot, going to be the yellow, orange.
2 minutes left.
Brown coming by start-finish line. Fertig with the green and black down the back straightaway. Giving chase. Gap between second and third. Going to be less than a second. And interesting. Wolf on top. Brown in the 2. Now Fertig popping up into the 2. Wolf in the 3. Wolf getting it wrong on that slant triple. Fertig not able to capitalize. Brown dropping off the back end of Fertig with 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Race number 2, 17.5 B main, you'll be up next. I will need these 5 drivers, these 4 drivers, and at least 3 volunteers. I'll need 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 2. 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 2.
1 minute
Kyle
left.
Wolf leading out. Fertig the 2. Wolf right now working up the hill. Down the hill, coming up on the back door of Allen. Come on, start finish line right about meow. Nicely done. Work together, guys. With 45 seconds left to go, Fertig in the 2. Brown in the 3. Race number 2, 17.5 B main event. That is a 10-car dance. You will be up next. With 25 seconds to go, drivers, 25 seconds to go. Under 15. Nicely done, Al. With less than 10, your race should get by for another, then everyone else will be done when you cross our finish line. Watch in center. It is clear. And that'll be time on the master clock. Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers. Kyle Wolf taking the win, moving into that A main event. Al, you are done. Allen, you are done. Evan Fertig in the 2. You are done. Waiting on 2, drivers. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Drivers from race number 1. Turn them off. Put them down. Again, when I call you done, that doesn't mean do another lap. That means stop your car by the wall over there. Come on back out. Find a marshalling spot, please. Drivers from race number 1, turn them off, put them down, come on back out, find a marshalling spot. And again, I do need 3 volunteer marshals to help me out with this race. 3 volunteer marshals. We're going to get our blowers down. Thank you, Juan. Let's go get our blowers down. Drivers from race number 1, I need you back on the track, please. Race number 2, you can roll them out. Check them in.
Alan Dreaming.
It's got to be a marshal. Got to be a racer.
Mike Yellows. Steve Devil. Nate Young. Leigh Anderson. Blake Palmer.
Let's keep it clean, kids. All right. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. We'll go get our Mr. Lewis take a lap. Mr. Mara, are you going to make your race? Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. In the 10 spot, Nate Young. In the 9, Mike Gallegos. In the 8, Leigh Anderson. In the 7, Steve DeVole. In the 6, Travis Lewis.
1 minute to the start of the race.
In the 5, Alan Dreby. In the 4, William Mara. In the 3, Mike Sora. In the 2, Les Anderson. And on the pole will be Blake Palmer.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
William Mara going once. William Mara going to be going twice. He left? Okay.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, so spot number 4 will stay open. Mr. Lewis, you were in spot number 6. You are good to go on that. Let's see here. Got Rowan there. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Evan. Thank you, Alan. All right, you guys know the gig. Make the passes clean.
Start of the race.
Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded. Let's keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Nicely done. Way to work together, guys. One behind you, Evan. One behind you, Evan. Evan behind you. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to go. Blake Palmer leading us out. Dreby, Anderson, Gallegos, DeVole, Lewis. Anderson, watch in the straightaway, watch in the straightaway. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. Race number 2 on deck. Race number 3. My 2-wheel drive modified B main event. You will be up next. All right, now Blake Palmer and Dreby going at it. Palmer going big, Dreby going small. Down the back straightaway. Gallegos giving chase into 3. Lewis in the 4. Anderson, DeVole, Anderson, and Sora. Marshals, watch your areas. Watch in the center. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center. It's going to be Blake Palmer leading out. One behind you, Evan behind you. Thank you. Watch on the back triple. Blake Palmer leading out. Drebby in the 2. Gaios in the 3. Gaios getting it wrong by the start-finish line. And you got DeVole, Lewis all going at it with Sora in chase. Watch off the end of straightaway. Watch off the end of straightaway. Watch off the end of straightaway. It is clear. Thank you, Joe. One at the top of the hill. Palmer putting it upside down. Gets into Drebby. And Leia, that'll be second working with you. Thank you very much. You know what to do. Nicely done. Way to work together. Lewis in the 3. DeVole in the 4. Sora in the 5. Right now, your leader working his way through the slant triple. Puts it upside down. Drebby in the 2. Lewis in the 3. And you're good, Les. Thank you very much. Palmer putting it upside down. Drebby put it upside down. It's a gaggle fest out there. Lewis now going to move into the top 3. That'll be leader and second work with you. Both leader and second put it upside down. Wolf like a gazelle to get him, but here comes Lewis. Now Palmer getting it wrong on the back triple. Nate, you'll have second and third work with you. Thank you very much. Right now, Alan Drebby going to be leading out down the back straightaway. Palmer getting it wrong in the short shoot. Here comes DeVole. Now DeVole up into the top 3. Travis Lewis going to find himself up into the top 2. He puts it upside down off the center triple, and there goes DeVole.
2 minutes left.
Now DeVole up into the top 2 with 3 minutes in, 2 to go. So right now, Alan Drebby just trying to run like the rabbit scared. Steve DeVole in the 2. Anderson in the 3. Palmer in the 4. Sora in the 5. Lewis in the 6. With 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Watch off the center triple. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate that. Alan Drebby leading out. Pick up Drebby right now. Working his way in the center section. Through the horseshoe. Entering into the slant triple. Double. Back triple. In that 2 is going to be Steve DeVole. Palmer and Anderson going at it. Keep it clean. And there's Sora up in the mix. Now DeVole getting it wrong. Anderson, Palmer, and Sora all going at it. DeVole turns in about a foot too soon. So with 4 minutes in, 1 to go, there's Anderson and Palmer going at it by the start-finish line. Lewis not out of the woods yet. Second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. All off the end of the straightaway. With 45 seconds to go, 45 seconds to go. DeVole coming up just a bit short. Anderson coming up short off that back triple. So now Blake Palmer in the 2. Travis Lewis in the 3. Sora in the 4. With 30 seconds left to go. Drivers, 30 seconds left to go. Race number 3, two-wheel drive modified, B main event. You will be up next. So all eyes up on front between Blake Palmer. Palmer spins it sideways. Lewis comes up short on the back triple. Mark right there to get him. And then Blake gets it wrong again. So Sora now up into that top 2. Anderson into 3. Palmer in the 4. Lewis in the 5. They're going to get by for one more. And it's on like Donkey Kong off the end of the straightaway. And DeVole's going to get by as well. Sora putting it on 2 wheels. But it's going to be Mike Sora leading out. Palmer good to chase. He gets it wrong on the back triple. Sora going to start breathing. Here is your second place car in front of the driver's stand. Through the roller section he goes. Palmer gives it one last hitch. Not going to do it, but here comes Lewis. Going to challenge for the top 3. Not going to happen. That'll be time on the master clock. Waiting on one. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab your blowers. Taking the win, Alan Drebby. Sora in the 2, Palmer in the 3. Marshals, grab your blowers. Drivers, shut them off. Come on back out. Find a marshalling spot, please.
The race is completed.
Drebby and Sora, you're finding your way into that A main event. That'll be race number 7. Up next is my two-wheel drive modified B main event. Drivers from race number 2, I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race number 2, back on the track, please. All right, let's go ahead and get our blowers down. Blowers down. Mark off the end of the straightaway. Mark off the end of the straightaway. Race number 3, you can roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot. Lyle Lamb in the 9. Todd Farnham in the 8. Doy Schultz in the 7. Kevin Boyd in the 6. Paul Weir in the 5. Tim Long in the 4. Blake Palmer in the 3. Ethan Kowalski in the 2. Ryan Keller. And on the pole will be Ryan Prince. Marshals to your spots.
Blake Palmer.
No more laps. No more laps. Marshals to your spots, please. Where are my marshals? We got Gallegos there, Anderson there, Sora there, DeVol there, Lewis there. I need to see Alan Drebby. It'd be a shame not to make it into that A-main event.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
Alan Drebby.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I need you on the track to corner marshal, please.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
Mr. Marr, if you can grab the bucket for me, I assume you're going to marshal for Mr. Drebby. Thank you very much. Again, you got plenty of time to get your cars ready, guys. I need you guys back on the track to corner marshal. Thank you, Mr. Bettenker. Appreciate the assistance as always. Drivers ready. Top 2 going to find their way into that coveted A main event, going at the sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded with our two-wheel drive modified A main event. Ryan Prince going to be leading us out. Caller in the 2, Palmer in the 3. Long getting it wrong. Bettenker right there to get him. Prince getting it wrong on the back triple. That moves Caller into the 2. Into the top spot with Paul Weir. Giving chase in that top 3. So it is tire time leading out. Prince in the 2, Weir in the 3. Boyd, Schultz, Long, Palmer, and Farnham. We're getting it wrong off that center triple. It is clear. Thank you, Juan. Appreciate that. Race number 4, Novice A main event. You will be up next. Novice A main event. You will be up next. It's going to be Ryan Caller leading out. Ryan Prince in the 2. Down the back straightaway they go. Paul Weir going to be in my... Nope. Kevin Boyd going to be in the 3. Schultz popping up into the top 4. Palmer, Long, watch by start finish line. It is clear. So back up front now. Ryan Prince going to be taking over that top spot. Marshall in center, please. Marshall in center. Thank you, Juan. It is going to be Ryan Prince leading out. Caller in the 2. Looks like Boyd, Schultz. That's going to be my 3rd and 4th. We are going to be putting water down after race number 5. Water after race number 5. Back up front, it is going to be Ryan Prince in that 2 spot. Going to be Caller. Looks like Boyd still sitting in the 3. Schultz in the 4. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. All right, back up front, it is going to be Ryan Prince. Prince right now leading out. TLR 22.50. Working his way in front of the driver's stand. Triple. Tastes the rainbow. All the colors he's got on there, the spectrum. Caller rolling with the all blue. Boyd in the 3. Schultz in the 4. Watch on center triple. Prince getting it shorted. Caller going to be leading out. Prince in the 2. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Bettenker getting a workout. Race number 4, Novice A main event. Novice A main event. You will be up next. Watching center triple. Watch center triple. It is clear. So back in front, Ryan Caller on top. Prince in the 2. Boyd in the 3. Left. Schultz, Palmer, Long, Farnham, Weir. Going to be my running order. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Ryan Caller rolling with the Associated B6.4D. Reedy, a.k.a. Shod Ride. Over the center triple section he goes. Coming up on Palmer and Long. Prince with the TLR ride. Working his way through the slant triple. Coming up on Long and Palmer as well. They're battling it out for 5th and 6th. Thank you, Leia. Appreciate that. Boyd in the 3. Schultz now going to pop up into the top 3. Boyd in the 4. Ryan Caller leading out in the short chute. Working his way through the center section. Double. Triple, gets it shorted. Prince goes to the inside. With 3:50 in, 1:10 to go. Watch come on the front straightaway, watch come on the front straightaway. Keep it clean, kids, keep it clean. Schultz and Boyd going at it for 3rd and 4th in the center section. There's Prince leading out. Caller in the 2. Blake, you got 2nd working with you. Please hold your line. You know what to do. Prince gets it wrong on the slant triple. Here comes Caller. With 45 seconds to go, 45 seconds to go. And then you got Schultz and Boyd all going at it. Prince gets it wrong on the back triple. Blake, you got leader in there. You go. Nicely done. That's what I like to see. Schultz puts it up on 2 wheels. Boyd back to the inside with 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. Race number 4, Novice A main event. You will be up next. Novice A main event. Watch coming on front straightaway. Watch coming on front straightaway. Ryan Caller on top. Prince in the 2. They're trying to jockey out who's going to be 9th, who's going to be 10th. It's like Boyd in the 3, Schultz in the 4, Prince putting it upside down. Nobody there to capitalize. Marshall in the center, please. Thank you, Juan. Watch on the back triple, watch on the back triple. Sora doing the front stoppy. With time expiring, Caller, you are done. Prince, you are done. Watch on the center triple, watch on center triple. Boyd, you are done. Palmer, you are done. Schultz, you are done. Paul Weir taking home top 6. You are done. Waiting on Farnham and Long. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. And that is a race. I'll stop. Ryan Caller and Prince, you're finding your way into that A main event. I'll need all you guys back out on the track corner. Marshal for me, please. Race number 4, Novice A main event, coming up at you next. Branson, you should not be running your car when the blowers are going, please. Again, guys, when I have that driver's meeting and I go over specific things, there's a reason. Please adhere to that. All right, drivers from race number 3, I need you guys back out on the track. Drivers from race 3, back out on the track. And race number 4, you guys can roll them out, check them in. Ryan, you want to grab off the back triple for me, please? Got Todd right there.
Mike Mott. Branson
All right, qualifying in the 8 spot. Carter in the 7.
Shane
Branson
Duval.
in the 6. Cameron in the 5. Mike Mott in the
Carter
4.
Prince.
Mark Rowan in the 3. Dallas Jr. in the 2. Dallas, and on the pole will be Shane Theobald. No more laps. The straightaway is closed. You guys can line your cars up accordingly on the numbers. So novice drivers, line your cars up on that back straightaway. Shane on spot 1. Dallas on spot 2. Dallas Jr. on spot 3. Mark Rowan on spot 4. Mike Mott on spot 5. Cameron Schmidt, spot 6. Branson Caller, spot 8. And Carter, spot number 9.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start
Line
of the
your
race.
cars up, please. Carter, you're in spot number 8. Branson, you are in spot number 7. There you go, guys. Help him out, guys. Help him out.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, novice drivers. You guys are going to be going at the sound of the tone.
Less than 5.
And we're off and running with our novice A main event. Shane's going to be leading us out. Oofda. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Race number 5, Stadium Truck. You will be up next. Stadium Truck, you will be up next. I'll get either Willie or Paul over here to help me out with that next race. I'd appreciate it. Drivers, you got 35 seconds in, 4:30 to go. Ryan doing a jig. Keeping you hopping. Just want to make sure you're still able to move for an old guy. That's all. Shane Theobald leading out. Mark Rowan in the 2. One behind you, Kevin. It's clear. Looks like Cameron in the 3. Dallas in the 4. Cameron getting it wrong on the center. Oh, boy. Ryan, you all right? Novice drivers, keep it in check. Novice drivers, keep it in check. Back up front still, going to be Shane Theobald. Mark Rowan in the 2. Dallas in the 3. Cameron in the 4. Dallas Jr. in the 5. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate that. True. Dallas now going to be taking over that top 2. Cameron in the 3. Rowan going to be in the 4. Dallas Jr. going to be in the 5. The leader right now is going to be Shane Theobald. Off the gas when you're being marshaled, guys. Off the gas when you are being marshaled. Watching for the driver's stand. Watching for the driver's stand. Watching for the driver's stand. Race number 4 on deck. Race number 5. That is my Stadium Truck A main event. You will be up next. Stadium A, you'll be up next. I'll need all my novice drivers out on the track to corner marshal. Thank you, Ryan. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Shane Theobald leading out. Dallas in the 2. Cameron Schmidt in that 3 spot. Nice to that, Branson. Good job. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean, keep it clean. Thank you, Ryan. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Drivers, you got 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. It is Shane Theobald leading out. Dallas in the 2. Watch it in center. Watch it in the center. Thank you, Blake. Thank you, Todd. One right there for you as well, Todd. Oh, boy. $350 in, 110 to go. 350 in, 110 to go. Keep it in check, Junior. Marshall in center. Blake in the center. Nicely done, guys. Drivers, you got 55 seconds left to go. 55 seconds left to go. Shane Theobald still leading out. Dallas Jr. in the 2. Dallas in the 3. Cameron Schmidt in the 4. Now Rowan popping up into the top 4. With under 30 seconds to go, drivers, under 30 to go, under 30 to go. Watch out behind you, Ryan. And Cameron goes dead. Rough bit of luck for Cameron. He was up in that top 4. With under 15 seconds to go. Drivers under 15 seconds to go. Starting to wind this one down. Keep them rolling, drivers. Keep them rolling. One in front of there, Ryan. Thank you very much. Less than 5. Less than 5. Carter's going to find his way by for one more, and that'll be time. Finish the lap. You are on. Mike Mott, you are done. Got you at the line. Waiting on 7. Waiting on 7. Let's get novice drivers. When I do call you done, make sure you turn your cars off. Come on back out. Find a marshalling spot for me. Only one done is Mike Mott. Waiting on everyone else. Branson, you are done. Rowan, you are done. Goodness gracious. And that is the race. I'll stop. Marshall's go and grab your blowers. Your blowers.
Completed.
Hey, Paul Weir, can I get you over here to cal this one for me? Thank you very much. Race number 5. Stadium Truck A Main. You will be up next. Stadium Truck A Main. You will be up next. Novice drivers, I need you guys back out on the track to Marshall, please. Novice drivers, back out on the track to Marshall, please. All right, let's go and get our blowers down. Novice drivers, I need you guys back on the track, please. Novice drivers, Dallas Jr. Need you guys back on the track, please. Go and get our blowers down. I got Branson right in front of me. I got one right there. Let's see. I'm going to need at least 3 volunteer marshals, please. 3 volunteer marshals. 3 volunteer marshals. Cameron, if I can get you on the back triple right there for me. Willie, can you help me out on the back stairs, please? Dallas, off the end of the straightaway, standing up, please. And race number 5, you can roll them out, check them in.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Qualifying in the 8th spot, Daniel Shelton. In the 7, Caleb Knobloch. In the 6, Chase Williford. In the 5, Knobloch. In the 4, Lamb. In the 3, Brian Day. In the 2, Spear. And on the pole will be Lake.
Local legend.
We're going to turn it over to Paul Weir.
Being there, done that. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps. Going to get our trucks lined up.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's let Richard get his lap in.
"15 seconds to the start of the race. Deep puddle. Less than 5.
All right, while he's doing that, Scott, you're in the 2. Brian, you're in the 3. Knobloch, you're in the 4 or 5. Take your pick. Chase, you're in the 6, and Caleb, you're in the 7. All right, marshals, keep your head on a swivel. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Knobloch getting it wrong in the triple there. That's uncanny. Richard taking that pole spot. He's out front. Brian Day right behind him. Got past Scott Spears. Scott Spears right behind him as they head into the triple. Caution in the triple, clear. All right, drivers. Richard Lake in number 1. Brian Day in the 2. Scott Spears right behind him with the 3. Your running order: Lake, Day, Spear. Knobloch gets it wrong in the triple. Just turn him around. There you go. Yep. Lake across that start line. Way out in front, in a different zip code. He's on an 18-lap pace. Lake, Day, Spear. Wow, Spear moves into that 2. Day in the 3. They head into the center triple. Oh, Lake Spears gets it wrong in the center. Here comes Caller. Oh, man, he is amazing. All that Luna money. Spears, or Lake, running away with it. Brian Day in the 2. That's your third place right there. Thank you. Spears coming through that center triple. Lake out front on the back driver's stand triple. Caution in the center. Clear. Lake, Day, Spears, your running order. 4 minutes left, drivers. 4 minutes left. Plenty of time. Lake gets it wrong in that center. That gives Brian Day a little bit of chance to catch up. Running order, Lake, Day, Spear. Caleb. His dad right behind him. Chasing the 6. Ooh. Get him, get him, get him. All right, well, that's going to put Spear in the 2. Day moves down to the 3. Lake's still out front. He gets it wrong, but he marshals himself out. Brian Day catching up. Uh-oh. Wow, that puts Caleb into the 3. Caleb into the 3 as he heads into that back diagonal triple. Coming down drag race alley, I guess, in front of the driver's stand. Brian Day right behind him. Brian Day goes huge on the triple as they head down the straight. It's going to be your closest race right there. Lake and Spear have moved to different zip codes as Day's trying to catch Caleb with Mike knocking on his door. Chase not far behind as he heads into that center triple. Spear across the driver's lines. Sitting comfortably in that 2. Day tried to make a move, hit the pipe. Caleb down the straight. Brian Day behind him as they head into the center triple. Day gets caught on the pipe. Caleb makes a nice jump. Mike Knobloch right behind him. They head in that back diagonal triple thingy in front of the driver's stand. Caleb goes big. Day nosedives into the... Come on, get in there, get him. He's stuck in the... That's going to put Caleb way out in the number 3 spot with Mike chasing after him, trying to shorten that lead. Caution at the start line, clear. That was Scott Spear. He's slowly gaining on Richard Lake. It's about 3 seconds behind him. Lake's out front. 2 minutes left, drivers. 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
Richard Lake with the very seldom used stadium truck dominating today as he 3.5 seconds ahead of Scott Spears, his bunkmate and friend. Where's your nearest race here? Let's see. Minute 20 left, drivers. Minute 20 left. Keep it clean over there. It's clear. That's going to allow Spears, though, to catch up to Lake a little bit here. As they head into the back driver's side triple. With a minute left, he's got a minute to catch Lake.
One minute left.
50 seconds to catch Lake as they head in that back driver's stand triple to come across the start line. Spears down the straight. Lake into the center. Woo, that was close. Spears throwing some sparks. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left as they head into that backside triple going into the driver's stand. Lake, nice. Spears, nice. 25 seconds left, drivers. 25 seconds left. Spears closed that gap. He's down to a 1.3 seconds behind our leader, Richard Lake, as they head into that back corner triple. Caleb, Spears is going to be coming up on you. Hold your line. Thank you. All right, it's going to be a race to the finish line here on this next lap. This is going to be the last lap. Spears is 1.1 seconds behind. He's heading into that center triple, into the middle double, into that back triple. Spears better make a Spears better make a move as they head into that driver's stand. Too smooth. It's just too easy for Richard. 1-2, they finish it. You guys are done. That's a race. Richard Lake with the win, Spear in the 2, Brian Day in the 3.
The race is completed.
All right, marshals, go ahead and grab those blowers. Marshals, grab those blowers. We are putting water down for our 21.5 A main event. 21.5 A main event. You will be up after we put water down. I'll need these drivers out on the track, please, and a couple extra volunteers. This will be a 10-car dance for our 21.5 drivers. Thank you. Thank you. Once again, drivers from race number 5, I need you guys back out on the track. We're going to put some water down. And race number 6 will be on deck. We're going to get the blowers down. All right, this is the first of our 3 8-minute A main events, starting with our 21.5, then going into our 17.5 and 2-wheel drive mod. We'll end it up with our 4-wheel drive
1 minute to the start of the race.
A main.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Seconds to the start of the race.
Once again, I'll need my drivers from race number 5 out on the track, please. And I will need a couple extra volunteers to help me out as well.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
It's just a little bit chilly. So again, a huge thanks for everyone coming on out, because you guys are helping me out with getting out there volunteer marshaling. We're able to do these extended mains for you. So 8 minutes of unadulterated excitement coming at you here for 21.5, 17.5, and 2-wheel drive modified. And again, after race number 9, depending upon where we're at on time, we might have some extra practice going on. I'll let you know that as we get closer on finishing out the races. All right, drivers from race number 5, I need you guys back out on track. I got Spear, I got Day, got Knobloch. Again, I do need One more volunteer marshal, actually 2 more volunteer marshals. I need 2 volunteer marshals. I need 1 on the beginning of the triple, and I need 1 off the end of the straightaway. 1 on the beginning triple and 1 off the end of the straightaway, please. Thank you, Mr. Gallegos. Thank you, VP. Appreciate that. All right, race number 6, 21.5 A main event. You kids can roll them out, check them in, do not break them
Garrett
on
Lester,
warm up.
Mike Caller, Chase Williford, Mike Sara, Todd Farnham, Kyle Wolf, Evan Verdig, Phil Rowan, Mitch Brubaker.
All right, qualifying order for your 21.5 A main event. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Evan Furtick. In the 9, Kyle Wolf. In the 8, Phil Rowan. In the 7, Mike Caller. In the 6, Todd Farnham. In the 5, Nick Bayette. In the 4, Garrett Laster. In the 3, Mike Sora. In the 2, Mitch Brubaker. And on the pole will be Chase Williford. With that being said, back straightaway is closed. Back straightaway is closed. Diego Urea, are you still in the building? Is your car charged at all? Okay. Farnham in the 5, Caller in the 6, Rowan in the 7, Wolf in the 8, Fertig in the 9, Urea on the 10 spot. We'll give Mr. Urea a couple seconds to get his car with a body on it. Nick Bayette, I guess, left on me, so did not know that. So I'll take 3 from the B. You get the early Christmas gift. So again, Lastra in the 4. Farnham in the 5. Caller in the 6. Rowan in the 7. Wolf in the 8. Fertig in the 9. Urea will be in the 10. You are racing the main. There you go. Caleb, can you pull the hose around the pole right there? Just loop it around the valve. Other way. Round the valve right behind you. There we go. Fabulous. All right. And Miss Urea, if you can just roll by the start-finish line and check in. All right, 21.5 A main event coming at you here in just a moment. All right, you guys know the gig. Make your passes clean. I will call for rough driving. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded. Williford going to be leading us out. Brubaker in the 2. Williford getting a little shorted. Sora, Lastra, top 4 moving their way through the center section. Then it's going to be Fertig, Rowan, Wolf, Urea, Caller, and Farnham. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. Thank you, Mr. Gallegos. Leading us out is going to be Chase Williford. Mitch Brubaker in the 2. Sora in the 3. Lastra in the 4. Watch on the center triple. Watch on the back triple. Watch on the back triple. Thank you, Brian Day. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. Sora and Lastra getting it in the center. That's going to give Williford a pretty good lead. Brubaker in the 2. Then you got Sora and Lastra going at it. Lastra in the 3. Sora in the 4. Looks like Wolfie moving up into the top 5 with Hey-do. Hi there. Guys, you got 1 minute in, 7 minutes to go. Keep it clean, guys. Watching the back triple, watching the back triple, watching the back triple. Back triple is clear. It's going to be Williford leading out. Brubaker put it upside down. Lastra now going to move up into that top 2. Watch off the center triple. Watch off center triple. Thank you, Mr. Bettenker. Watch off center triple again. It is clear. Back up front. It is still going to be Chase Williford on top. Brubaker in the 2. Lastra in the 3. Now Lastra up into the 2. Sora in the 3. Brubaker going to drop it to the 4. You're watching race number 6. This is my 21.5 A main event. 8 minutes of excitement coming at you. Still going to be Williford on top. Watching for the driver's stand, guys. Watching for the driver's stand. It is clear. Thank you, Caleb. Appreciate that. Watch out off the back triple. Watch out the back triple. Watch out the back triple. It is clear. Back up front, still going to be Chase Williford on top. Garrett Laster in the 2. Laster and Sora going at it off the end of the straightaway. In the center triple section they go. Laster in the 2. Sora in the 3. Brubaker, Caller, Rowan, Fertig, Urea. That's going to be my top 8. You're watching race number 6. 21.5 A main event. Up next will be my 17.5 A main event. Laster coming down. Start finish line. Marshall by start finish line. It is clear. That'll be third working with there, Mr. Urea. Please hold your line. You guys know the gig. Faster car coming up on you. Probably a reason. Meanwhile, the leader on the track, all orange with the black wheels, working his way in front of the driver's stand. Through the rollers. Down the back straightaway he goes. That is Chase Williford. In that 2 spot is going to be Garrett Laster, rocking the green and black with the black wheels. Sora in the 3. Brubaker in the 4. Caller, Rowan, Fertig, Wolf, Farnham, Urea. Going to be my top 10. Working on deck with 3:30 in, 4:30 to go. Race number 7. 17.5 A main event. Going to be coming at you next. Leader right now working through the short chute, making his way through the horseshoe. Back by the slant triple, double single. Through drag race alley, that is Chase Williford. In that 2 spot, going to be Garrett Lastra. Brubaker and Sora going at it now for 3rd and 4th off the end of the short chute. Working away through drag race alley. Brubaker going to pick up 3rd. Sora going to drop it to the top 3 now. So back up front, it is going to be the orange with the black wheels working through the slant triple, double, single, back by the stairs. That is Chase Williford. In that 2 is going to be Garrett Laster. Gap was 4.3 last time by. This time by probably going to be about 3.5 seconds. There's your leader by the start-finish line. Laster getting it wrong. Day right there to get him. And it's going to be Brubaker in the 3. Sora in the 4. Caller in the 5. Fertig in the 6. Rowan, Wolf, Farnham, and Urea going to be making the top 10. So 4:40 in, 3:20 to go. Nice long 8 minutes of main event coming at you. Keep it clean, Farnham, and watch it coming in front straightaway. That was Fertig putting it upside down. Here comes Rowan now. 6th and 7th off the end of the straightaway, so you got some battles going on. Meanwhile, open track for Williford, open track for Lastra. Gap was 3.5 seconds a couple laps ago. Now it's under 3. 2.8 to be exact, coming up on Urea. That will be the leader working with you there, Diego. Please hold your line. 2nd coming up on your 6. Watching in front of the driver's stand. Fertig putting it upside down. Thank you, Caleb. Nicely done. Thank you, Phil. Now the gap's going to be 2.6. So Williford on the slant triple. Laster on the slant triple. Keep it clean, guys. Farnham and Wolf getting into it. For 6th and 7th. Watch my start finish line. Your leader put it upside down. There goes Laster now. Laster going to move up into that top spot. Wolf in. Keep it clean, guys. What is going on out there? Back up front, it is going to be Garrett Lastra. In that 2 spot is going to be Chase Williford. In the 3 is going to be Mitch Brubaker. Brubaker right now working his way through that back triple section. I think he puts up on a pipe, so that's going to move Sora now up into the top 3. Evan, you got 3rd working with you. Please hold your line. Grazie, prego. Sora in the 3, Caller in the 4, Brubaker in the 5. Fertig, Rowan, Farnham, Wolf, Urea. Back up front, though, it is going to be Garrett Lastra off the end of the straightaway. Williford off the end of the straightaway. That'll be your battle of the black wheels. Through the short chute they go. Lastra pushing it wide. Williford looking to the inside. 6:30 in. Watching from the driver's stand. Watching from the driver's stand. It is clear. Thank you, Brian. Wolf, you got leader in 2nd work with you. You know what to do. Oh, boy. That was creative. Pucker factor of 10. 6:50 in, 1:10 to go. It is Garrett Classer on top. Williford in the 3. Sora in that top
1 minute left.
3 now. Caller, Brubaker, Fertig, Rowan, Farnham, Wolf, and Urea going to be my top 10 with under a minute to go. Williford gets it wrong coming on the front straightaway. That's going to give Garrett Clastra, the breaker of hearts, a huge sigh of relief. Through that short shoot section he goes. Caller and Fertig going at it. With 25 seconds to go, drivers, 25 seconds to go. And you're good there, Mitch. Thank you very much. So back up front, it is going to be Garrett Castro. Williford in the 2. Sora in the 3 by the start-finish line with under 15 to go. Then it's going to be Caller, Brubaker, Fertig, Farnham, Rowan, Wolf, Urea. That is going to be my top 10 with less than 5. It's going to be a race to the line. Is he going to get by for a white flag? He does. 2 and 1, and that'll be time on the clock. Williford chopped at the line like Marie Antoinette. You are done. Wolf, you are done in the top 9. You are done. Sora, you are done. Finishing out in the top 3. Waiting on a couple. Fertig, you are done. Caller, you are done. Waiting on Brubaker is done. Farnham, Rowan, Urea, and Lastra. My last ones to finish out, and that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Up next is race number 7. My 17.5 A main event. Drivers from race number 6, I need you to turn them off, put them down. Come on back out, find a marshalling spot. All right, marshals from race number 6. I need you guys back on the track. Drivers from race 6, back on the track. I should have every spot out there covered. All 10 spots should be covered. Let's go and get our blowers down. Blowers down. Let Brian Day pop on up onto the driver's stand. Thank you, Juan. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Laster there. Phil into the triple, or Brubaker into the triple. Phil over here. Mitch is right there. Wolf there. All right. With that being said, let's get Brian up on the driver's stand. Hold your cars, guys. Hold your cars. Let him get up on the driver's stand. He was blowing off the track for you. All right. With that being said, roll them out. Check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Mike Sora. In the 9, Alan Drevy. In the 8, Cade Linzel. In the 7, Diego Benker. In the 6, Ryan Prince. In the 5, Brian Day. In the 4, Randy Locken. In the 3, Willie Smith. In the 2, Chase Boyd. And on the pole will be Aaron Brown. Straightaway is closed.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Watch out the back triple. Watch out the back triple. We got our cars lined up.
Start of the race. Less than 5.
All right. You guys know your deals. Make your passes clean. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Aaron Brown going to be leading us out. Chase Boyd in the 2. Willie Smith in the 3. Lockin, Day, Bettenker, Prince, Linzel, Drevy, and Sora. Remember, guys, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Long 8-minute main. Aaron Brown going double single, opening lap. Willie Smith in the 2, Chase Boyd in the 3. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Clear. Thank you, Mr. Williford. Appreciate that. So top 3 front runners Brown going double single on the backside, playing it legal and legit. There's Brown. There's Smith. There's Boyd. 8 minutes of attrition. Who's got the moxie? Day in the 4. Lindsell in the 5. Then it's Drebby, Prince. Bettenker. Prince putting it upside down. That's going to drop him to the top 10 now. Race number 8, two-wheel drive, modified. A main event coming up at you next. Race number 8, two-wheel mod coming up at you next. Watch on the Bender triple. It is clear. Aaron Brown on top. Willie Smith in the 2. In the 3 is going to be Chase Boyd off the end of the straightaway. Your top 3 front runners distance themselves from Day in the 4. Watching on center, watching the center. Thank you, Evan. Looks like Smith putting it upside down. That's going to drop him back to the top 3 now. Aaron Brown on top. Chase Boyd in the 2. Willie Smith in the 3. Day in the 4. Lindsell in the 5. Working through that center triple section they go. Top 3 front runners. Watch on the back triple. Watch on the center triple. Now Chase Boyd all over Aaron Brown in front of the driver's stand. Brown and Boyd. Watch by start finish line. Woo! Willie Smith sneaking by the hair of this chinny chin chin. Meanwhile, Aaron Brown got a rear view mirror full of Chase Boyd. Through the center section of the track they go. Watch it coming off the back triple. Thank you, Alan. You'll have 3rd working with you soon enough. Back up front, though, it is going to be Aaron Brown leading out. 22.50, DC Elite. Chase Boyd in the 2, 25.0. Willie Smith with the Associated in the top 3. Then it's going to be Day in the 4, Lindsell in the 5, Diego Bettenker in the 6. Sora, Locke, and Drebby and Prince going to round out my top 10. With 2:15 in, 5:40 to go. Brown putting it upside down. Boyd nowhere to go, gets on the binders. And now Willie Smith knocking on the back door of Boyd. Watch on the center triple, watch on the center triple. Watch on the center triple. Evan behind you, Evan behind you. Watch out for oncoming traffic. Guys, when you're putting cars back out, watch out for oncoming traffic. Boyd getting it wrong. Smith to the outside. Now Aaron Brown going to be leading out. Boyd in the 3. Willie Smith in the 2. Looks like Day in the 4 coming up on Prince. Lindsell in the 5. Locke and Sora, Bettenker, Prince and Drebby. That is going to be my top 10 with 3 in, 5 to go. Back up front it is still going to be. And you got second working there, Mike. Thank you very much. Nicely done. Keep it clean. Watch it out front. Brown sticking up a pipe. Smith knocking on the back door. Boyd still sitting in that top 4 now. Didn't see what happened on that. Somebody gets it wrong on the back section. That was Diego. You got 3rd working with you. Thank you very much. So back out up front now. It is going to be Willie Smith on top. Aaron Brown in the 2. Looks like Day in the 3. Chase Boyd going to give chase in the 4 spot. Coming up on Drebby. No quarter given out there. You guys need to talk amongst yourselves. Faster car coming up on you. I can only call traffic so quickly. Watch in the center. It is clear. So back up front, it is going to be Willie Smith. Watch coming on front straightaway. Watch coming on front straightaway. It is clear. Willie Smith leading out. Aaron Brown in the 2. Brian Day in the 3. Chase Boyd in the 4. Lindsell in the 5. Locken, Sora, Bettenker, Drebby. Watch in the center. Watch in the center. That was Boyd getting it wrong. Here comes Lindsell going to battle it out for that 4th and 5th. The back up front, Willie Smith coming up on Locken through the back triple section. Watch, you got leaders working with you guys. Chase Boyd losing a... Okay, can't see through the marshal. Willie Smith on top. Aaron Brown in the 2. Locken moving to the outside. Randy Locken in the 4. Brian Day in the 3. Lindsell, Boyd, Sora. Back out up front, still going to be Willie Smith up on top, working his way in front of the driver's stand. Aaron Brown in the 2. Day in the 3. Locken in the 4. Lindsell in the 5. That'll be your closest battle for 4th and 5th. Randy Locken and Caden Lindsell. Watch coming on front straightaway. Sora gets it wrong. Nicely done, guys. Collect it back. Aaron Brown puts it upside down on the back triple section. Nobody there for 3rd to capitalize. Day working his way through the center section. Aaron Brown down the back straightaway he goes. Brian Day in the 3. Locking in the 4. Lindsell in the 5. Watch back triple. Watch back triple. It is clear. Race number 8. Two-wheel drive modified A main event. You will be up next. Two-wheel mod A. You'll be up next. We'll be not watering, but we are going to need to blow off the track, and I'll need all these drivers back out on the track to corner marshal. Willie Smith leading out. Aaron Brown in the 2. Brian Day in the 3. Marshall on the straightaway. Marshall on the straightaway. Marshall's keeping an eye on your areas. Thank you very much. Yes, please. Willie Smith leading out. Aaron Brown in the 2. Brown putting it upside down. Day and Locken going at it for 4th and 5th. So now Linzel moving into the top 4. Locken in the 5. Brian Day working his way in front of the driver's stand. Gets it sideways. Willie Smith working his way in front of the driver's stand. Down by timing and scoring right now with 6:30 in, 1:40 to go. Race of attrition. Who's got the motor to make it 8 minutes? Willie Smith on top. Aaron Brown in the 2. Brown gets it wrong off the back triple. No harm, no foul. Marshall by Brubaker. Thank you very much, guys. Day in the 3. So Day right now only about 3.5 seconds off the back door of Aaron Brown. Watch off the center triple. Watch off center triple. Thank you, Phil. Ryan, you got leader working with you. Watch off the center triple. Watch off center triple. Watch off center triple. With 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. Second and third. Second off the end of the straightaway. That is Aaron Brown. Third off the end of the straightaway, Brian Day. Then you got Linzel in the 4. Locking in the 5. Sora, Bettenker, Prince, Drebby. Back out up front is going to be Willie Smith. Working his way through the horseshoe. Over the double. Back triple he goes with 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. Watch down the back straightaway. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate that. With 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. Willie Smith leading out. Aaron Brown in that 2. Pick up Brown right now. Working his way through Drag Race Alley. Watch off the back triple. Watch off the back triple. It is clear. Thank you, Mitch. Linzel in the 4. Locking in the 5. With under 20 to go. Under 20 to go. Watching the center triple, watch center triple, watch center triple. Pieces, parts everywhere. With less than 10, drivers less than 10. Starting to wind this one down, less than 5. Drebby's going to get by for one more. Bettenker should get by for one more, and that will be time. Finish the lap you are on. You will be done when you cross our finish line. Aaron Brown, you are done. Linzel, you are done. Locken, you are done. Sora, you are done. Waiting on several cars. Ryan Prince, you are done. Willie Smith, you are done. Waiting on Brian Day and Diego and Allen. And with that being said, that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's go and grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 8, two-wheel drive modified. Coming up at you next. Drivers from race number 7, turn them off, put them down. Nope. Come on back out. Find a marshalling spot, please. Thanks, Paul. All right, drivers from race number 7, I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race number 7, I need you back on the track. The only one I got going back-to-back is Ryan Prince. Everybody else should be out there in a corner marshalling spot.
All right, marshals, let's get in our spots here. It's like Christmas morning for Willie over there. Boy, that smile that came across his face.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's get them checked in.
Ron
in
Devil.
the 1, Ron. In the 2, Scott. In the 3,
Dave
Richard.
Vinny
Kevin, you're in the
Ryan
4.
45 seconds to the
Colton,
start
you're
of
in
the
the
race.
5. Kyle,
Golden
you're in
Legend.
the 6.
Golden
Vinny,
Bruce.
you're in the
Danny
7.
Hatton. James
Sylvie in the
Kyle
8.
Davis. Ryan
Tyler
Grace.
in the 9. And Ryan Prince in the 10. All right, let's get them lined up.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Ron in the 1, Scott in the 2. No more laps, no more laps. Let's get them lined up. All right, we got our marshals where we need them.
Less than 5.
All right, guys, this is 8 minutes, so it's not going to be easy to call out lap traffic or anything, so make sure you're talking to each other. I can't see. Is Scott number 2 up there? Okay. All right. I didn't know if you knew what the number 2 was. All right. All right, guys. It's the modified A main going at the sound of the tone. Watch triple clear. That's Richard Lake. That puts him in the 10th spot. He's going to have some work to do, but it's 8 minutes. Good job, Willie. Ron Duvall leading us out. Scott Spears right behind him. Colton in the 3. Vinny in the 4. Kyle Davis in the 5. Cowler moves up to the 6. Colton gets it wrong in the triple. Good job, Sora. Ron and Scott battling out already in that number 1 and 2 going across the driver's stand into the straight. Ooh, Scott looked inside. Didn't take it. Watch going on in the triple or straight. Clear. It's Ryan Prince. It was Gatton. Clear, clear, clear. All right, Ron in the 1, Scott in the 2, Vinny into the 4, Kyle Davis moving up to that 3, Cowler moving up from that 9 spot to the number 5, Prince up to the 6 from 10. Ron and Scott about a second apart. Still got 6.5 minutes, guys, 6.5 minutes. Davis in the 3, Vinny in the 4, Cowler in that 5, Prince drops down to the 6. Gatton moving up to the 6. Prince into the 7. Watching the triple. Clear. Watch. Ron and Scott battling it out for that number 1 and 2 spot. Kyle Davis in the 3. He's about 4 seconds behind Spears. Ron across announcer's booth as he and Spears head down the straight. Kyle Davis down the straight, about 6 seconds behind the leader, Ron. Ron and Scott heading down that straight into the center triple. About 1.3 seconds behind your leader, Ron Duvall. Scott Spears. Kyle Davis, about 4 seconds behind Spears. Spears gets it wrong, headed up drag race alley. That's going to let Davis get behind him. They head into that driver's stand triple. That's going to allow Duvall to spread it out. Vinny gets it wrong in the front here, but manages to hold on to that 5 spot. 5 minutes left, guys. 5 minutes left. Ron in the 1, Scott in the 2, Davis in the 3, Cowler in the 4. Vinny in the 5. All right, your best race is going to be right here between Davis and Spears. Davis trying to catch Spears as they head into that diagonal triple. Only 1.5 seconds behind him. Duvall checking out. Scott Spears in the 2. Kyle Davis in the 3. Watching the sweeper. That's Vinny. Think he might be done. Four minutes, drivers. 4 minutes. That's Cowler getting it wrong in the center triple. Ron in the 1, Scott in the 2, Kyle in the 3. Silve moving up to that 8 spot. Colton in the 7, Prince in the 6. Duvall's got an 8-second lead. 8-second lead. Kyle Davis, Scott Spears battling for that 2 spot, about a second apart as they head in front of me, going down the straight. Heading in that center triple. Whoa, Davis does a sick whip on accident. That's going to allow Scott to move into that 2 when he comes back around the start line. Three minutes, drivers. 3 minutes. Duvall about 11 seconds ahead of everybody. Spears and Davis still battling out, though, about 1.5 seconds apart as they go down the straight. Ron in the 1, Scott in the 2. Leader gets it wrong going on to the straight. Spears isn't close enough to capitalize, though.
Two minutes left.
Everybody's pretty spread out. Ron in the 1, Scott in the 2. Ryan Caller moving up to that 3 spot. He takes it from Davis. Hard to tell because their cars are the same color, but it did happen. That's going to be your best race right now. They're about a second apart, separated. Caller's about 5 seconds behind Spears, who's in that center triple. Running that museum piece, that B6.3. Minute 20, drivers. Minute 20. It's Kyle Davis getting it wrong. Gatton gets in front of him. So you got Ron in the 1, Scott in the 2, Ryan Caller in the 3, Kevin in the 4 now, moving up from that 6 spot. Kyle Davis drops to the 5, Prince in the 6. "45 seconds, drivers, 45 seconds. Last 30 seconds, that's going to have Ron in the 1, Scott in the 2, Caller holding on to that 3, Gatton in the 4, Kyle Davis in the 5, Colton in the 6, Sylvain Prince 7 and 8, Richard in the 9. "10 seconds, drivers, 10 seconds. All right, that is time. That's going to, Ron, you're done when you cross. You win. Jim, Ryan, Colton, you're done. Scott, you're done in the 2. Caller, you're done in the 3. Gatton, you're done in the 4. Davis with the 5. Just waiting on Richard. And that is a race, fellas.
The race is completed.
Thank you, Paul. Do appreciate that. Once again, drivers from race number 8. I need you guys back out on the track to corner marshal. Race number 8 drivers back out on the track to corner marshal, please. Race number 9, final race of the night, 4-wheel drive. It's okay. All right, let's go and get our marshals to our spots, please. Marshals to our spots. Blowers down, blowers down, blowers down. And with that being said, roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 7th spot,
Boyd,
Joe Rickerson. In
Blake
the 6th,
Linsell.
Travis Lewis. In the 5, Alan Dreby. In the 4, Nick Bayette.
Rodriguez.
In
Michael
the 3,
Knobloch.
Kevin Boyd. In the
Travis
2,
Lewis.
Mike Knobloch. And
Joe
on the
Rickerson.
pole will be Blake Linzel. All right, marshal your spots. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. I shouldn't be looking for any volunteers out there. I need all spots covered. Four-wheel drive, a main event coming at you here.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All righty, Roo. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. Final race of the night. After this, we'll probably have some open practice till a little before 6, give or take. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded with our 13.5 four-wheel. A main event leading us out is going to be Blake Lintel, Knobloch, Boyd, Drebby, Lewis, Rickerson, top 4 front runners. Drebby putting it upside down. And, well, I guess it's a good thing we got some practice afterwards. So it is going to be Blake Lintel leading out. Boyd in the 2, Lewis in the 3, Knobloch in the 4. So back up front, it is going to be Blake Lintel on top. Kevin Boyd in the 2, Travis Lewis in the 3, Knobloch in the 4. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out today. If you have a tab inside the store, i.e. you didn't pay for something, you need to get that taken care of. Again, if you have a tab inside the store, you need to get that taken care of before racing is concluded. So Blake Lintel leading out, Kevin Boyd in the 2, Knobloch in the 3, Lewis in the 4. Again, after this race is completed, Marshall in the center. Thank you, Ron. After this race is completed, we will have open practice on the timer. Watching center triple, watch center triple, watch center triple. It is clear. Have that till about 6 o'clock, give or take within a few moments. You got 6:05. Again, 12 drivers on the stand at a time, 12 on the stand at a time. So again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out today. It is going to be Blake Lintel on top, Kevin Boyd in the 2, Knobloch in the 3. Back up front, Blake Lintel on top, Kevin Boyd in that 2 spot, Knobloch in the 3, Lewis, Rickerson. Going to be my top 5. Again, thanks again for coming on out. Remember, we do it all over again on Wednesday at 7 p.m. with our Tier 2 race director, the left of Jim. And then Saturdays, doors at 1, racing at 1, doors opening at 10. 2:40 in, 3:20 to go. It is Blake Lintel on top, Kevin Boyd in the 2, Knobloch in the 3. Watching from the driver's stand, watching from the driver's stand. It is clear. Drivers, you got 3 in, 3 to go, halfway home. Blake Lintel on top. Kevin Boyd in the 2, Knobloch in that 3 spot. Thanks again for everyone coming on out today. We're watching the final race of the day, 4-wheel drive, 13.5, off-hand running. Blake Lintel leading out down the back straightaway he goes. In that 2 is going to be Kevin Boyd, down the back straightaway, rocking the silver and blue. Silva giving him pointers on which way to go. It's always a good thing. Knobloch in the 3, rocking the white and blue over the center triple. Travis Lewis rolling with the all white off that center triple with 3:30 in, 2:30 to go. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate that. Drivers, you got 3:50 in, 2:10 to go. Marshall in the center. Marshall on the front straightaway. It is clear. Thank you, Ryan. Squared, because you both ran at the same time.
2 minutes left.
Just save it once. Blake Lintel on top. Kevin Boyd in the 2. Knobloch in the 3. Lewis in the 4. Rickerson going to round out my top 5. Watch it out front. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate that. 4:15 in, 1:45 to go. Again, we will have open practice at the conclusion of this race till about 6:05. At that point, track will be closed. If you have a tab inside the store, you need to get that taken care of. Blake Lindsell leading out. Kevin Boyd in the 2. Blake right now in front of the driver's stand. He goes. Boyd working his way in front of the driver's stand. Drivers, you got 5 minutes in, 1 to go. 5 minutes in, 1 to go. Blake Lindsell leading out, 16 and a 6:08. Boyd with a 6:14. Knobloch, Lewis, Rickerson. Going to be rounding out my top 5. Watch my start finish line. It is clear. Thank you, Ryan. Lindsell upside down. Here comes Boyd. Now you got a battle going on for that lead between Lindsell and Boyd. Lindsell leading out. Boyd in the 2 with under 40 to go. Marshall in the center. Rock, paper, scissors. Kyle lost. Lindsell getting it wrong on the front straightaway. Boyd trying to look to the inside. With under 30 to go, they'll get by for one more. And then it'll be a race to the line. Oh, Blake shortchanges the back triple with under 15 to go. Under 15 to go. So now Kevin Boyd going to be leading out. Blake Lindsell in the 2 with less than 10. They will get by for one more, and it's going to be a race to the line. Who's got it? Who wants it? Less than 5. 2 and 1, and that will be time. Knobloch, you are done. Travis Lewis, you are done. Rickerson, you are done. And that is a race. I'll stop.
The race is complete.
Again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out today. Time now is 5:32. Practice will go to 6:05, starting right about meow. 4-minute clock. When the clock goes off, hop down, do some volunteer marshalling for your fellow racers, if at all possible.